So, all that we have to get, all that is our heritage, we can find it in love. That is something told everywhere. But there is something higher than love, and that is the outcome of love. When the love knows no limits, there is a much difference between the worldly love and the love of God. Worldly love is that when our eyes do not bear the love up, it transmits to the heart, and from heart it transmits to the eyes. And in the form of tears it comes out. So when you weep over for sometimes, then you lose some of the love. This is a worldly love. Sometimes it also happens. People say, oh, let her or him weep. So that the extreme love, the extreme separation, that is then minimized. That is a worldly love. So this is not a love, this is a attachment. But God love is the heart of the saint over here, at the seat of the soul. So from there it arises and goes everywhere, then it comes back over here. It has a power that can radiate everything, that can create in its way. It has a color, special color. When you are dyed in this color, you are the same as that of love. You cannot leave. It is a bending forces. It will bind you. It will tie you in love. So you don't feel any separation. So then what comes out of devotion? Love is very good, but devotion is still higher than love. But still higher is the surrenderance. This is the outcome of the various phases of love. When you have love, then you have the devotion, then you have the power to surrender. Surrenderance only comes when you rise above the plane of senses and the shackles of the mind. Then these stages come in the life of man. Then he says, doesn't matter. Let people ask. Let people say, what am I? I am. So one does not care. He is fully embedded in his master. So these things are there. Love, devotion, and yearning. Yearning finds its place in the ruling passion. When you yearn for something, you have a ruling passion for it, to get it. Okay, I will have. I certainly should have it. So you are determined. You determine your life. Yes, I am after it. So this is a way of life, an art of life. Our life is really full of love, because it is the same sense as that of God. We cannot separate it. Why we feel different? Because simply we are identified with the mind and the matter. Our attention is moving outside. If we come back to our house and we start right from the house, then we seek these things. We do not start from the house. So this is a for goodfulness. We forget it. We have forgotten our way of life. Actual way was to start from this man body. We did not start it from our own self. We did it as people do. We take the steps as others are doing it. No, we have to follow the footsteps of our master. And they remind us to start from our own self. It is a way of life. So far you do not start it from your own self, you are ignorant. You have misled. Right from the house, right from your own self, you are misled. So Master tell us how to create love, devotion and yearning and the ruling passion in life. These are the devotional services unto ourselves. Because only through it we can find the God. Otherwise there is no way out. So one time it so happened, Lord Krishna has to go for 6 months to a distant place, and the Radha, his wife, she was very loving to him, so they had to separate, they had to live. So sometimes separation also creates all these things. It creates love, it creates devotion, it creates yearning, then it creates ruling passion in life. So we are separated from God. And once we know all the attributes or the competency of the Master, then this separation leads us from where once we separated. We can go back by yearning, by learning, yearning, by ruling passions. We can come very close to the perennial source. When you come back at the perennial source, you are dressed well. You are at the right place. You say, I am now fine there. So all masters have claimed their status. They said, now we have decided. Now we have determination. And our determination will bring the fruit in our life. They started like this. So Radha, due to this separation, she was in sweet remembrance of Lord Krishna. So much so that one day, after 6 months, Lord Krishna knocked the door. She said, who are you? Who is knocking the door? He said, I am the Lord Krishna. He said, now I don't need you because I myself have become Lord Krishna. So this is a way of life. It is a pure love. Pure love only comes through not only love. Because when we only create a love, then we create hope. We create some hopes to have that love. No, hope is not there. There is no need of any hope. Hope is also a state of mind. It is a hindrance of the mind. It is an obstruction in the way of love. It is a barrier. All these hopes are the worldly way. We cannot put hope on that things. It is your heritage, you must get it. Why hopes are there? You are given this birth. You are entitled to come only in the man body to have your heritage back. You are love personified for. You are the same sense as your father. So we have to become like him. So our purpose is to create all these attributes. These are the attributes in life. More you gain, more you are close with him. So Master tell us how we have to create. It is such a thing. If that comes in the life, that will change the life at once. Then you would never have a darkened view. You will have always the bright view. Because once the love settles in, then you have lot of attributes. What are the main attributes you get it? You know how to sacrifice everything for the sake of love, for the sake of meeting the Lord within you. You have a sacrifice. You wish to sacrifice everything. You say, oh, I don't need it. What the negative power does, he will create you lot of wishes around you. So when you have a ruling passion, you say, no, I have sacrificed everything. So those wishes would not have any meaning with you. You repel them like anything. Oh. So one master has told, the third master of the Sikh, Guru Amar Das, he says, if all the good things and all the riches of the three worlds, they are put together, a person who has a yearning for his godhood, he will never even look at it. Because this is useless for him. This is just like a matter. And he is very dreaded of this matter. Because he knows we spoiled our life, and we are spoiling our life for a lot of reasons. And these reasons do not leave us. We are fully entitled to them, and they are entitled to us. And we cannot be free from those facts. So these can be the very hard facts of life. Master went through them, and they taught us the very lesson to get rid of those hard facts. If we have to go through the hard fact of life, the teaching is there so nicely. It is written. We should believe it. Believe the testimony of the Master, because whatever is there, it is for us. It is not for the beast or for the animals. It is for those who have the discriminating power. We have the discriminating power. We are in this holy body. It is the true temple of God because of the discriminating power. When our Master comes to you, whenever the God into action power dwells in human form, dwells in flesh, he always comes with discrimination power. So he blesses all, he multiplies our discriminating power in lot of ways. How many ways are there? Lot of people have different ways. So it is the Master power, it is the beloved, how he can please her husband. She knows it. Master is the beloved. She has all. Beloved has all to please her husband. She knows, I have not to leave my husband. I must cooperate. Like a good mother, so far the child is having those sighs in the breast. The mother hugs him again and again till the child is silent. Oh no, my child is happy now. So Master makes us happy. He knows from where the problem has started and how the problem will end. He knows already. So he knows the beginning and he knows the end. So he knows our habits and he also knows how to overcome our problem. If we leave unto him, if we surrender to him, and that is only possible when you have the love for him, when you are fully devoted to him. Otherwise, no yearning is there. So yearning is there when we say, oh Master, now we want you, we wish you. Maulana Rumi has told, oh God bless me with this very turn of life. This is a turn of life, a rare opportunity that we are given in this human birth. It is to meet God. He says, I have been in this world like grass. I was cut millions of time, and millions of time I grew again. So I was cut, I was growing. Oh, I am knowing my plight. I was so much disturbed, and this much I know with your grace. Now it is my turn. Please bless me. Please bless me at this very moment. I don't want to come again. I want to join you because I have come from your source. And there is no source. 100,000 birth, ages upon ages, I have been here. I have not found any source in this life where I may be adjusted anywhere. I couldn't be adjusted. I did not find any place in the three world where I am entitled to. I have no heritage anywhere. So your source is lovable to me. Please bless me with your source. Bring me to your lap. So the Master all yearned for it. They make prayer after prayers, 1,000 prayers. So one Master says, how should I thank the Master? If my eyes becomes thousands eyes, then it will not fulfill my desire to see him. If from each pore of my body I start to look at my Master, and who is the Master? That is the radiant form of the Master. You don't look him from outside, try to see him in the radiant form. He is something else. He is very lovable. And so master of the whole creation is only the one. He is the doer. If really you cross over all these phases of life, these are the barriers. These phases are the barriers without which we cannot live in this world. But why should we live in this world when the purpose is to leave this world and go back? So master reminds us in many, many ways. So I was telling you about the love of the masters, the love which is within us, that is innate in our soul. It is awakened by the master power through yearning. So what happens? Now we are identified into the body and beyond the body consciousness. So with the yearnings, we come back at the seat of the soul. And from there, the master power helps through the soul, through our soul. And what is that love? Which goes through all the body. It can make the body light and fresh. When really you have enjoyed the taste of love, you will feel that you feel very light. Your all wishes are fulfilled. You have no burden on your head or your shoulder. You are very fresh. This is a sign of love. So what happens? It starts from the perennial source and transcending and ascending and descending from everywhere, that comes again back at the perennial source. So the food that is digested, that will give you strength. So that helps us to develop our soul. So this is the love of the master. In worldly way, people say love is blind. Yes, it is blind, because when you have withdrawn your attention from other, they will see blind. You are no more known to them. You are withdrawn from them. But that love it has awakened into the heart of the masters. So that is a love. Love is like a holy fire, I tell you. That will burn all the impurities in man. And that cannot also exist separate. The lover and the beloved becomes one. This is the only sign of love. So it is said the heart of the master and the heart of the disciple beat together. No variation. They both go together. This is a sign of a true love. Such a love master creates in us. When such a love is there, you don't feel the shame or the shun. So you have what the people tell us. So we are overpowered by a lot of problems. This is due to the lack of love, due to the lack of yearning, due to lack of right understanding. Because all that happens due to the ignorance. Because we have not known the intensity of love. We only know the love, that is sufficient. But we do not know the intensity of love. As how far it will morbids all the problems. So, in this direction, we are misled in the world. So you know, when Bhai Nandlal went to Guru Gobind Singh, he has a yearning to see him. But when he went to Guru Gobind Singh, he saw Guru Gobind Singh was sitting very carefree. He was a master of masters. He was fully absorbed in God, into the ocean of all consciousness. That was his stage. He was very carefree. So Bhai Nandlal thought that he would not see to me. After all, we want his glimpses. There is a radiation in his glimpses. He is something from within. So unless he does not open that view, it will not shine upon us. His words are very potent. And his radiation also spark through his words. So he doubted that he is sitting carefree, he will not look at me, he will not respond to my visions. So he looked at Guru Gobind Singh. He says in his own poems, when Guru Gobind Singh looked at him, he tells his own experience that the attention of Guru Gobind Singh went through his eyes and directly hit his soul within. So he said, I surrendered to him for all the time. At once he surrendered. He had a love, he surrendered immediately. So this was a gift from God. Who creates the yearning? Who creates the surrenderance in man? It is the master power, God power. He knows the condition of our heart. He knows the ins and outs of the human body. He knows all our problems. And he also knows how to help us to get rid of those problems. Because he has come with bread of life and water of life. And he knows how to give and when to give. So far we had identified into the play of the three world, that is all miraculous. You cannot have that fruit. You want it. He will change your life. He will create a place for his dwelling. It is he who creates. If he has not created a place in our heart, at the seat of the soul, how he can get his love? So he is responsible to create everything. And more you remain in contact, more you will get something from him. A time will come when this automatically gift will bless upon you. You will be entitled to have your heritage back. So these are the experiences of various competent masters. They changed, their life was fully changed. By whom? By the sweet will. By the sweet will of God. So what is that will? We should not have any option. We should not have any imposition upon God power. We say, oh, give me something. It is no love. Love never demands anything. Love always wants to give something. You want to radiate your love to the one whom you loved very much. You want to radiate your love. That is the way of the heart, in a worldly way. So masters say, you are entitled to it, but you are not getting for a lot of reasons. And everyone knows what are the reasons. What are the underlying cause of our mistakes? What are the underlying cause of misunderstanding? What is a fault? What are those faults? We are misled in the world. We have to bring it into our sight. And then we have to destroy those facts. And how? It is only with attention. Because your attention has the power to transcend all the barriers. If we don't use our attention, who can help you? It is your entire will. Because the very sweet will is working upon you, the sweet will of God. And that creates no wish, that creates no option, no imposition upon you, because it is a free will. So when you are given such a free will in the world to decide about yourself and for your way back to God, And this free will is not given to any power in the whole creation. It is only the man who has got it. Such a gift we have got it and we have neglected it, and we should feel sorry for it. We are not worthy of it. Why? It is not our mistake. It is our background. Master says, if there is no background, you come to someone, he helps you to make a background. So those who listen to it, their background is already developed. They should not care if they have not come with background. So background is there wherever your devotion works. So wherever you are devoted, there is the God. There is the will of the God. So it is a free will. You can use it in the very free way. It is up to how you have to use it. So we cannot say anything against the will. We cannot say anything in favor of the will. Favor and disfavor are the again imposition upon our will. So God, let your will, let I be abide in your will. And to abide in the will is surrenderance to the God power, surrenderance to the beloved. So Master tell us, these are the very beautiful words of the Master. Master tell us, abide in his will. Be conscious that nothing disturbs you then. And to abide in will, then no power can bring you back. Even your thought, your mind, your intellect, and the outgoing faculty, these passions of the world, attachment of the world, all become meaningless for you. So Master will provide you holy life, a very beautiful life within you, with which you have to live forever. Not only for a few days over here, you have to live with these thoughts all the time. That is a potent life. That is an eternal life. So for the sake of little reasons that we created ourselves, we impose those reasons upon us. And those reasons have become binding forces upon us. And we find no way out. And for the sake of little reasons, we are sparing our eternal life. Where is the sense? So Master tells us, Bhai Nandalal tells us, oh, now I have become his borrowed servant. Now I have no power to move from this place. So my place of birth and death lies in the lap of my Father. So I am no more a worthy person of the world. People say like this. So when you follow the right path, those people who are going to the wrong path, they will say, he is a foolish. He is not right on the path. So these are the ways of the world. But the one who is awakened, he has to help a lot of people to awake them. Master says, if you are the swimmer, you know how to swim. Your purpose is to help a lot of people, to help them how to swim. They should start swimming. If you cannot help, at least you should be on the seashore to help somebody who is already drowning in the water. You can help them. So all these things leads due to the love of God. For the sake of love of God, we love all human beings. We have to love, no exception to the law. If you do not love all human beings and you claim have to be loved to the God power, you are the liar. You are not right to yourself. So those who are imbued in the color of the Master, in the color of love, they do not have hate. They don't hate anybody. They have love for all human beings, irrespective of their thoughts, deeds, or actions. They know that my Father is sitting in every one of us. He sees to the Father sitting in everyone. So he loves everybody from the core of his heart, not from outside. Whatever he says, there is no duality. His words are pregnant with meanings. So Master also comes with all with all that you need. It is His will. What His will tells, something, this we can disclose out of His will, that He has brought everything that we needed. Not over here, but hereafter also. So where He gives the food direct over here. He would never say, oh, I have fixed the heaven for you. Your seat is fixed, you can go there. No. He will give you everything, so that while in the body you can go and come back. He develops your soul without the knowledge of your intellect and mind. Before you go, you are sure that I am going. He will help you to withdraw and see there. So when somebody sees to it, he says, Master, now I am not fit person to stay in the world. Because he sees the competency of his master. And thereafter he becomes one with him. So there are the intensities, various intensities of love. And wherever you put it, it will certainly bear fruit. If you put it in your house, it can create whole house. Father, mother, children, and all their home and home affairs will be set fully right. If you put it in the neighbor house, your neighbor will be happy with you. If you put it into your city, you will work like a flower, which gives its smell everywhere. So that is a condition. If you put it in the whole world, it will bring peace to all those who yearn for it. People want this smell, but this smell does not come. So people are searching for it. That is not a problem with those who are searching for it, but this is a problem with those who create illusion on us. They say, yes, come to us, we can give it. I tell you, no, you have the direct and direct contact with God power that is within you. You need only yearning, and that is possible in satsang. When you know more and more about the competency of the Master, you are more close to him. You know, when Master came in the world, wherever they went, we have made very pilgrimage, beautiful pilgrimage places. Oh, this Master was staying here. How many? Only he stayed 1 hour. There we erected one temple. Now we remember him. Oh, this Master came over here. We love this place. Because of him, he came here. So who is the bigger one? Is the pilgrimage place or the devotee? We would say devotee. He who came there, he was a devotee of God. So devotee is bigger than these temples made of stones and bricks. So these places were made out of the remembrance of those powers. They were love personified form. They will never get impure, impious. It is only the impious person they start to work there. So such people, they become impious. So such is the condition. You know, it is said that Majnu, a great lover of Laila, when he used to go to the city of Laila, he used to kiss the earth. Oh, my Laila dwells in this city. This city for him was a beautiful city. He used to love this city. Oh, my Laila is living in this city. How beautiful persons are there who is living in this city. Such a great city, such a beautiful city. All persons, they are living beside my Laila. It was his feeling of his heart, because his heart was fully devoted. He had a yearning to meet her beloved, his beloved. So then he was kissing the trees which came in his way. He used to bring them to his breast. Oh, how beautiful these trees are. They are growing in the vicinity of my Laila. So it was the extreme love he had. So one time it so happened, people saw him kissing the feet of a dog. They said, "Oh Majnu, now you have got out of your senses. Now you have no sense. You cannot know what is what. You are fully embedded in your thought, and your thoughts are fully embedded where you know. It is the extreme madness. You should not do that. Why you are kissing the feet of the dog?" He said, "I do kiss." He said, Why you kiss it?" He said, "This dog occasionally, off and on, goes to the street of my Leela." So the one who is now identified with the God power, who comes from that place, who has seen all the ups and downs of the life, he learns you that very lesson, the lesson of awareness, the lesson of right understanding. That will surely bring you back to the home eternal. So, this satsang is over today, because translation is yet there. So wishing you all that is good for you. So this subject was there. It started from the Master, and all that is the grace of the Master.